Hi, everyone, and welcome. Check out this scene. Tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him. This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Each team is kind of led, Kirk, by one of those alpha linebackers. They are counted on for so much every week.
Well, he's got to be physical in that box area, but also have the ability to play out in space against these teams that like to throw the football. Both these guys can do all of that.
They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
To the air, it's Robinson. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. Pass not complete. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Robinson. Running back grabs it on a screen. Powers through. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Handing off on the draw play. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Robinson. Plenty of time to throw, firing to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. The receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st and 10 play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout by the offense.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. He knocks this one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who has it better than you? Nobody. Not after that first half in Ann Arbor. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway.
Set to kickoff.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Robinson. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right.
Third down towards the receiver is incomplete. Now, fourth down.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner will be brought down. Offense comes out to start this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Important second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down after that running play. Back to pass. It's Robinson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Second down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Pass complete, but not good enough for a first down. The offense sends out the punt team. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Sticking with the running game. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback just takes a knee.